It might surprise or even shock you to hear this, but if you're encountering this message, it means you're ready to receive a truth that's long overdue. As a chosen one, you are not like everyone else. You perceive the world more profoundly, sense energies with heightened awareness, and intuitively grasp that every event unfolds for a reason, even if that reason isn't immediately clear. Before we continue, take a moment to like this video, subscribe, and comment 77 below. Doing so sends a powerful signal into the universe. Replay this message often to magnify its energy and allow its insights to deeply resonate within your spirit. If you truly are a chosen one, you will stay until the very end. If not, you may find yourself drifting away. Recognizing the hand of karma. Karma at its essence is about balance. It is the universal principle that every action, intention, and emotion you release into the world will eventually return to you in some form. To many, this concept may seem abstract or even unjust. But for chosen ones like you, karma operates in ways that are strikingly visible, almost as though the universe deliberately ensures you grasp the lesson being presented. When karma is on your side, it means that the scales of justice are quietly tilting in your favor, often after a long period of struggle, confusion, or even heartbreak. You might wonder why karma would favor you in a particular situation. It has nothing to do with luck or favoritism. Rather, it reflects the alignment of your soul's journey, your inner truth, and the energies you've been pouring into the world. While others get lost in trivial pursuits or selfish intentions, you've likely been walking through life with integrity, compassion, and patience, even when doing so felt lonely. The universe sees this. It acknowledges your effort, your perseverance, and your willingness to grow. As a chosen one, your spirit resonates at a different frequency. You've noticed it in small ways. People who hurt you end up facing their own reckoning, not because you wished it upon them, but because their actions carried consequences that had to be balanced. You might notice that those who doubted you end up revisiting their opinions after life humbles them. Or perhaps opportunities appear to you seemingly out of nowhere, just when you need them most: a job offer, a conversation that provides clarity, a chance to express your authentic self. Karma isn't just about punishment or reward. It's a cosmic teacher guiding you and everyone else toward greater understanding. When it's on your side, it nudges you forward, encouraging you to trust your intuition, to keep doing the right thing, even if it's not the easy thing. You may find that situations that once felt unfair start to resolve in ways that affirm your faith in a higher order. What's key is to understand that you're not powerless. You're not merely a recipient of fate's whims. Your thoughts, actions, and reactions shape your karmic path. By responding with compassion, honesty, and wisdom, even when others provoke you, you set in motion a positive energetic flow that must eventually return. This is why karma, in certain situations, seems to be rooting for you. It recognizes the seeds you've planted and ensures that they bloom into something that supports your evolution. For the chosen ones, karma acts like a subtle but constant companion. When you align with your true purpose, treat others kindly, and maintain faith in the unseen forces of the universe, you'll see how the tapestry of your life weaves together in perfect symmetry. Karma makes sure that what you've given returns in a form that nurtures your soul, confirming that your journey matters and that your efforts never go unnoticed. Chapter 2. How the Scales Tilt in Your Favor. One of the most remarkable aspects of karma is that it's impartial yet deeply responsive to the energy you emit. Think of it like a mirror, reflecting your inner landscape back to you through external events. As a chosen one, you're acutely sensitive to these reflections. While others may ignore the subtle clues, you pick up on the shifts in energy, the patterns emerging in your relationships, and the synchronicities that guide you toward your destiny. You might wonder, how do the scales tip in your favor? Often it happens after you've invested countless hours, days, or even years in doing the inner work. You faced your fears, confronted your shadows, and chose kindness when bitterness would have been easier. You've learned to discern between what truly matters and what's mere noise. This depth of understanding places you on a higher vibrational plane, one from which the universe can easily read your intentions. Karma responds to this dedication by creating conditions that support your growth and validate your goodness. Maybe an old wound is suddenly healed when you cross paths with someone who mirrors your past pain, allowing you to offer them guidance you never received. This healing exchanges old trauma for wisdom, shifting your karmic balance. Or perhaps an opportunity arises, a dream job, a project, or a partnership that aligns perfectly with your values. This isn't random. It's the universe acknowledging that you've sown seeds of authenticity and deserve a chance to reap a meaningful harvest. Sometimes karma orchestrates events that lead you toward people who understand and appreciate you at your core. The friends, mentors, or soulmates who appear at just the right moment are manifestations of cosmic justice, energy seeking to bring harmony into your life. These connections aren't merely luck. They're karmic rewards for the integrity you've maintained in a world that often encourages shortcuts and betrayals. In other instances, karma might steer you away from situations that no longer serve you. This could mean relationships that drain your energy, jobs that stifle your spirit, or environments that clash with your soul's calling. While letting go can be painful, the act of release frees up space for the universe to fill with something more aligned, more supportive, and more reflective of your true worth. Being a chosen one doesn't mean you're immune to hardship. On the contrary, you may have faced more than your share. Yet these trials serve a purpose. They refine your character, test your resolve, and ensure that when karma finally tilts in your favor, you recognize it and use it wisely. The universe doesn't hand out blessings haphazardly. It entrusts them to those who have shown they can handle the responsibility. When you stay true to your principles, karma becomes not just a concept, but a lived reality. The universe nudges you toward situations that enhance your life, urging you to continue growing in understanding and compassion. Over time, these small acts of karmic grace add up, confirming that you are indeed supported by something far greater than yourself. The scales tilt in your favor because you've earned the right to stand on the side of truth, integrity, and love. Chapter 3. Everyday Signs. That karma is at work. Karma doesn't always arrive with grand fanfare. More often, it shows up in the quiet moments, the subtle shifts you might overlook if you weren't paying attention. For chosen ones like you, these everyday signs are like gentle whispers from the universe, reminding you that balance and justice are at play behind the scenes. Have you ever noticed how, after being treated unfairly, you eventually cross paths with someone who treats you with unexpected kindness? It might be a friend offering help just when you need it, or a stranger sharing an encouraging word when you're feeling low. These small gestures aren't coincidences. They're karmic hints that your positive actions and resilient spirit are attracting better experiences. Another sign is when obstacles mysteriously clear out of your way. Perhaps you've been struggling with a challenge that felt insurmountable. Suddenly, new information surfaces, a helping hand appears, or circumstances shift, making that obstacle more manageable. The universe rewards perseverance and sincere effort, ensuring that what once seemed impossible becomes a stepping stone toward growth. Pay attention to patterns. Maybe you've noticed that certain people who caused harm in your life eventually face their own reckonings. This isn't about wishing ill upon anyone. And as a chosen one, you understand that vengeance isn't your purpose. Rather, it's a confirmation that energies must balance out. Those who live dishonestly eventually encounter situations that mirror their actions, giving them a chance to learn and evolve. Observing this from a compassionate distance teaches you that karma's justice is not cruel, but necessary for the soul's journey. Synchronicities also provide clues. You might think about a particular issue and then stumble across a book, a podcast, or a conversation that addresses exactly that problem. You might dream of a solution and wake up to find that the right information appears in your feed. These aren't random events. They're orchestrated connections meant to guide you. The universe speaks in symbols and patterns, and your role as a chosen one is to decode these messages with an open heart. Sometimes karma's signs are felt within. A sense of peace that washes over you after you've done the right thing, even if it was hard. A feeling of reassurance that arises when you follow your intuition instead of external pressures. The inner knowing that you're on the right path, even if the world looks chaotic. These emotions reflect the invisible currents of karma, affirming that your soul's compass points true north. As you become more aware, you'll see karma's fingerprints everywhere. In the kindness that returns to you, in the challenges that shift just when you're ready, and in the lessons that find you at the perfect time. This awareness empowers you to trust the process, to believe that your inner work and honest actions matter. The signs are there every day, guiding you through life's complexities and confirming that the universe is indeed on your side when it comes to this particular situation. The role of patience in karmic alignment. One of the most challenging aspects of karma is that it seldom operates on our human timelines. In a world that expects instant results, waiting for karmic balance to unfold can be frustrating. But as a chosen one, you possess the depth of understanding that patience isn't passive. It's a powerful form of trust. When you've been wronged or hurt, your natural reaction might be to seek immediate justice. You may wonder, why hasn't karma balanced the scales yet? The truth is that karma moves at its own pace, taking into account countless variables, soul lessons, and energetic layers that go far beyond your immediate comprehension. Patience means allowing the universe to do its work without forcing outcomes. Consider that sometimes waiting allows growth. The person who caused you harm may need time to reach a level of awareness where they can truly understand the impact of their actions. Similarly, you might need to develop stronger boundaries, deeper compassion, or more resilience before you can fully benefit from karmic rewards. Patience is the grace period that ensures when balance arises, both you and those involved have evolved enough to handle the lesson. Think of patience as an investment in your spiritual portfolio. Just as seeds need time to germinate, good deeds and sincere efforts need time to mature. When you act with integrity and kindness, you plant these spiritual seeds in fertile ground. You may not see the blossoms overnight, but given patience, they will bloom into experiences that confirm your faith in the universal order. Patience also shields you from impatience-driven mistakes. If you rush to take revenge or manipulate outcomes, you disrupt the natural flow of karma. By interfering, you risk binding yourself to negative patterns that only prolong the cycle of imbalance. Instead, trust that justice, true justice, will unfold without your forceful intervention. In the meantime, focus on nurturing your inner world. Meditation, self-reflection, and acts of kindness keep your energy aligned with higher frequencies, ensuring that when karma arrives, it does so on favorable terms. Over time, your patience is rewarded not just with the balancing of scales, but with a profound sense of peace. Knowing that you didn't lower yourself to harmful behaviors or desperate actions brings deep satisfaction. You will find that the more patient you are, the more gracefully you handle challenges. You become a living example of faith in cosmic timing, demonstrating that trust in the universe's wisdom yields far better results than any rushed attempt at control. In the stillness of waiting, you strengthen your inner compass. Through patience, you learn that true power lies not in forcing life's hand, but in cooperating with its flow. Eventually, karma's response aligns perfectly with your soul's readiness, reinforcing the truth that when the universe says it has your back, it means it, on its own schedule, in its own perfect way. Navigating human judgment and doubt. Living as a chosen one guided by karmic principles isn't always easy. In a world that often values quick fixes and immediate gratification, people around you might question your choices, wondering why you invest so much faith in unseen forces. They might scoff at the idea that karma is real or that it can favor you. Navigating these doubts, both external and internal, requires courage and conviction. Human judgment often arises from limited perception. Many can't see beyond their immediate experiences, and the concept of karma, balanced energies, or cosmic justice may seem intangible to them. What they cannot prove in a laboratory or what doesn't yield instant results simply doesn't exist to them. You, however, stand at a vantage point shaped by intuitive understanding and spiritual insight. You sense patterns and connect dots that others overlook. Their doubts, while understandable, need not derail your faith. Sometimes you might feel isolated, as if you're walking a path that few understand. Friends may advise you to just give up or go with the flow, even when you face adversity. Coworkers might tell you to do whatever it takes to get ahead, ignoring the long-term karmic implications. In those moments, remember that your journey is your own. Your soul has chosen a path that aligns with deeper truths, and karmic principles serve as guideposts that keep you steady. Doubt can also surface within you. There might be times when you wonder if you're deluding yourself. When life feels harsh and unfair, it's natural to question whether karma is truly on your side. Yet these questioning moments often precede breakthroughs. When doubt arises, consider it an invitation to reaffirm your stance. Return to the evidence you've gathered, the synchronicities, the unexpected help, the inner peace that comes from acting with integrity. These experiences form a mosaic of proof that karma does indeed shape your reality. It's also helpful to understand that karma works hand in hand with free will. While you can't control all outcomes, you can control your responses and intentions. By choosing love over hatred, patience over haste, and wisdom over ignorance, you influence the karmic currents swirling in your life. Over time, the consistency of your positive actions will yield undeniable results, making it easier to trust the process regardless of others' skepticism. In navigating human judgment and doubt, remember that you're not alone. Countless souls before you have walked this path. The greatest spiritual teachers and seekers throughout history endured misunderstanding and mockery, yet they pressed forward because they knew truth needs no external validation. The universe itself validates your journey through its quiet, deliberate unfolding of events. As you grow more confident in your understanding of karma, the judgments of others will matter less. You'll come to see that their doubts reflect their own limitations, not any failing in your beliefs. Stay aligned with your inner knowing, and gradually you'll inspire others by example. Nothing speaks louder than a life guided by higher principles that yield real, lasting peace and fulfillment. Harnessing the power of good intentions. If karma can be thought of as a cosmic cycle of cause and effect, then your intentions serve as the seeds you plant in the fertile soil of existence. Every thought, word, and action is a seed that will, in time, bear fruit. By consciously infusing your intentions with compassion, honesty, and integrity, you ensure that the karmic harvest you reap will nourish your life and the lives of those around you. Think of your intentions as the steering wheel of your karmic journey. While you can't always predict the terrain you'll traverse, you can direct your approach. When you choose to act from love rather than fear, you're guiding your soul down a brighter path. Instead of resisting challenges with resentment, you face them with the belief that growth, not suffering, is the ultimate outcome. Your intentions also amplify your influence. When you engage with the world from a place of genuine care, your energy radiates outward. Others sense it, even if subconsciously, and respond in kind. Over time, this ripple effect encourages more positive encounters and opportunities. Good intentions act like magnets for favorable karmic exchanges, drawing in circumstances and people who resonate with your values. Harnessing good intentions doesn't mean denying difficult emotions or pretending everything is fine. It means recognizing your power to choose how you respond. When anger, envy, or despair arise, you have a choice: to feed these emotions and send negative energy into the world, or to pause, breathe, and respond in a way that upholds your moral center. This choice doesn't just shape immediate outcomes, it carves pathways in your soul, forming habits of grace and empathy. As a chosen one, your awareness makes this even more potent. You know that each action echoes beyond the moment, and so you strive to leave a positive mark. Over time, these compassionate choices stack up, tipping the karmic scales toward favorable resolutions. You'll notice that when you need help, it arrives. When you crave understanding, you find people who genuinely listen. When you seek growth, life presents you with the perfect challenges to refine your character. Reflect on times when your good intentions returned twofold. Maybe you offered support to someone who later became a valuable ally. Perhaps you forgave a deep hurt only to find new doors opening in your professional or personal life. These experiences confirm that you're not navigating an empty cosmos. You're playing a meaningful role in a grand, interconnected design. The more you harness the power of good intentions, the more confidently you move through life. No longer do you feel at the mercy of chaotic forces. Instead, you see that you are an active participant in co-creating your destiny. Karma smiles upon those who uplift themselves and others, rewarding them with clarity, abundance, and inner peace. By continuously aligning your thoughts and actions with your highest values, you ensure that karma remains a steadfast ally on your journey. Embracing your karmic destiny. Having journeyed through an understanding of karma's subtle workings and your role as a chosen one, you now stand on the cusp of a liberated perspective. Embracing your karmic destiny means recognizing that you are both a student and a creator, learning from life's lessons while actively shaping the path ahead. This process starts with surrender, not the surrender of defeat, but the surrender of resistance. You accept that life unfolds according to complex divine patterns. Instead of battling every circumstance, you move with the current of your soul's evolution. Embracing your karmic destiny means trusting that the universe, in its mysterious wisdom, is guiding you toward experiences that serve your highest good. This isn't about passively accepting your fate. On the contrary, you remain engaged and purposeful. Every decision you make and every thought you cultivate influences the karmic tapestry that weaves through your life. By embracing your destiny, you step into empowered co-creation. You understand that while you can't control everything, you can control how you respond, how you love, and how you grow. In turn, karma reciprocates this engagement, aligning opportunities, people, and insights that match your evolving spirit. Over time, you'll find that fears about injustice, loss, or confusion lessen. You will feel more at ease with uncertainty, knowing that karmic balance eventually emerges. You'll understand that even setbacks are stepping stones designed to teach and transform. This perspective dissolves old narratives of victimhood or blame. Instead, you see yourself as an integral part of a grand cosmic dance, each step choreographed with meaning and purpose. Embracing your karmic destiny also means releasing the desire to control others' journeys. Everyone has their own path to walk, their own lessons to learn. You realize that your role isn't to fix or punish, it's to live authentically, share your truth, and trust that karma attends to all energies fairly. In doing so, you free yourself from the burdens of resentment and anger, making space for empathy and understanding. As you fully embody this understanding, you'll see life with new eyes. Challenges become opportunities to refine your soul. Triumphs become milestones that confirm your trust in the universe. Relationships become mirrors that help you recognize the energy you put forth. And through it all, you carry an inner peace rooted in the knowledge that karma, far from being a distant concept, is an intimate companion guiding your journey. Now you are ready to step forward, to welcome whatever comes next with courage and grace. The world around you may still doubt or misunderstand, but you know the truth. Karma is on your side in this situation because you have earned it through sincerity, perseverance, and unwavering faith in a higher order. With this wisdom at heart, you can walk forward into the unknown, guided by the steady promise that what you give, you shall receive in due divine time.